I'm glad Pat's wearing glasses. I'm not the only one.
No, the whole bottom row.
Oh, I see you over there. I'm sorry.
We are live, guys. How is everybody today?
Doing all right. Can't complain.
All good here.
Doing just fine.
Lola, there's no love. I'm not in my favorite spot tonight. What the heck, girl? I can't reach up.
Hold on. I got videos playing all over the place. All right.
Just like the Brady Bunch arrangement.
I know, but you're the co-host, so you get second chair.
Oh, okay. Okay.
That's why.
I got no boobs to play with above me. That's always my dream.
Whoa.
I always joke that usually there's a pretty girl above me, so I always get to play with their boobs usually. I'm usually in the bottom row. So
everybody likes playing with my boobs when they're out.
Awesome. That's what I'm talking about.
But
yes,
they're not out because I am repping Snowpaw. And yeah.
Oh, Wolfpack for
Very
life.
Nice.
I told him
I'm boring. I just have a shirt on. I just got Jim Lee, Superman on. That's it.
Oh, please. That's not boring. That's pretty good.
And my Philly hat, because that's where I'm from. Gotta have that. Gotta represent.
Nice.
I'm from Detroit, so.
There you go.
Well, I feel boring now. I just got Mario because I'm the OG.
Hey, there you go. Hey, I used to play Mario back in the day.
Pat, what do you got on?
Got on my Onward shirt. It's from a podcast by a comedian, Theo Vaughn.
Nice. Logan?
Straight up Batman.
Nice.
Oh.
And Tristan.
Oh, that's the 60s, man.
I just have a generic
Batman.
Adam West. That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, Tristan doesn't have any.
I'm not wearing any pants though, so I can't go that low.
So I'm going to.
I'm kidding, of course.
I'm gonna hit the intro, and then we will come back for introduction. So hold on, guys.
Okay.
Oh, I thought it was a longer one.
No, my video is super short, but it is getting revamped when I have time. So I'm gonna go last because everybody knows who I am pretty much. Trish, who are you?
Oh, I am Trish Bankston. I just did a successful Kickstarter, but most people know me as being a big backer of most stuff. I'm on Facebook. My husband is Mike. Everybody generally knows who we are. I'm just here to help support everybody and make sure everybody knows about everybody's Kickstarters. So awesome. That's it. I'm just here in co-captaincy.
Yeah, and I appreciate it.
Oh, anytime. You know that. Anytime.
Logan, who are you?
Hi, I'm Logan French, hailing from Australia. Just on the journey of my first Kickstarter. So I'm just sort of shifting from small-time self-publishing, doing local cons and stuff like that, over to a bigger scale environment.
And how do you like that so? How do you like it so far?
It's interesting. Yeah, it's a lot more involved.
Yeah.
Doing a lot of self-promotion, podcasting, streams, that sort of stuff, which is really, really not in my wheelhouse at all. I'm very much like most indie comic artists who like to hide away and just create. So this is, it's been a very different experience.
Yeah.
Indeed.
Tristan, who are you?
I'm brand new. So I just came out at the end of 2021, and I started my own.
Congratulations on coming out.
Yeah.
Yes.
I'm glad I'm not the only one who was thinking that.
I created my own comic book company, Regolith Comics, and I launched my first Kickstarter in October of last year, and it made $20,000. And for my first time out, I thought that was pretty good. I'm currently running my second one. It's at I don't know what it's at now. 17,000 something. So doing pretty good there. People seem to be digging what I'm putting out, so I'm just gonna keep doing that.
$17,377 with 353 backers.
Yeah.
Congratulations!
Thank you.
Damn.
That's impressive.
Oh yeah,
Good work.
Mm-hmm.
Eric, who are you?
Yeah. Let me see. I'm Eric Nelson, Eric Allen Nelson, just to differentiate me from all the other Eric Nelsons out there in the world. Let me see. I am the publisher over at Maelstrom Comics, and currently have a Primal the Jungle Warrior Kickstarter going, working on issue number 7. We've done with me and my partner, we've done about 7 or 8 Kickstarters since about 2014. But I'm the guy in charge now, so I'm the guy putting all the stuff out. And I'm the guy that's actually drawing the title too, writing it, and I've got writing other projects too that I'm also publishing via Kickstarter. So that's where I'm at right now.
And Pat,
Yeah.
you look
who am
so. Put a smile on.
I'm Pat Shand. I am currently running a Kickstarter for Prison Witch. It's a series that I write with my wife Amy. We co-write that one. It is the 3rd and final volume. And in the past and current times, I've written for Zenoscope, Avatar. I am a Marvel novelist, and I'm continuing to work in both comics and prose, doing my own thing both in Kickstarter and the traditional publishing industry.
Nice. So yeah, there was a topic for tonight, but I don't remember. Oh, so well, let me introduce myself first. You guys know me. I am Lola, your indie princess. I am the EIC at indievolt.com. I'm the co-owner of Last Call Comics LLC. I am the owner of Shocker Comics. I help out with Liberty Distribution, Liberty Entertainment Distribution Group, if I want to say the whole name. And I guess so much more. But yeah, that's the gist of that. So, guys, couple updates. Well, Trish did get to talk to Varian before the show.
Yep.
He is making slow progress. His best times is normally between 2 and 5. Anywhere between those, it's a roller coaster. Last night and this morning, where it was kind of bad. Not even kind of. It was bad. But he did get to go out today. I took him to a restaurant for the first time since his stroke, and he really enjoyed that.
Yeah, he did. He was really excited about that. Yeah. That was the one thing. He's like, Trish, I gotta go out for lunch, and I'm like, oh, well, where'd you go? And he was excited about it. So yeah, that was to hear that little like spark in his, response was like really good to hear.
And then after he ate, he did perk up for a while, but using his what they call the sunset, basically where everything starts to go back down, motor skills, talking, walking, all that. So he is in bed right now sleeping, hopefully. I gave him some THC gummies. That's been calming him down with his confusion and anxiety, and also helping with the pain for his other illness. So yeah, it's been a roller coaster, but he's getting there. He'll be back soon. He can't wait to get back. Every day he's like, I can't wait to get back. I can't wait to get back. I'm like, slow down. We can't rush it. I know you want to come back. But he's getting there. It's just hard on me because I can only do so much. I mean, I've been helping him with his memory and his speech the best I can. Like the other times he had his strokes, been showing him pictures and everything, and I mean, that's all I can do. And I gotta leave it in the doctor's hands to do the rest. He's got more appointments coming up, probably some more meds. So I appreciate all the donations coming in from the GoFundMe. It really is helping with stuff that the insurance isn't covering, whether it be appointments and co-pays or medications and transportation because he can't drive. So it's been helping. I really appreciate it, and I really appreciate all the love and the thoughts and the prayers. I had a lady reach out to me on GoFundMe. She actually called me and she did like a 5-minute prayer session for me and Varian. And I mean, it made him cry. But he's like, I'm just so touched that people care about me because, yeah, there's a lot of other stuff going on, but I'm not talking about it. But
well,
yeah,
just know that the community really does support you guys, and all you guys got to do is reach out and realize you can't do everything on your own too, and that you need to reach out for help when you need it. You know what I mean? You just can't burden it all on your own. You know, your friends and family. I mean, and that's what they have nurse care for and home health care. You know, so that
our insurance won't cover it. We've already tried; they won't cover it. So we get state insurance, guys, and they're finicky about what they want to cover and what they don't want to cover. Because my husband is on disability, so it's been a roller coaster, but we're getting there. And I mean, donations still are coming in, so I really appreciate it. I mean, even if you can't donate, just spread the word. Anything helps. It does. I mean, and I got people. Variant asked if I could ask people for cards, letters, drawings, digital or physical, comics, whatever they wanted to send so he can just look at and while he's in bed and not doing anything. And I've been getting packages for him like that. So yeah, there's an update on him. And the last update will be I didn't update it on the campaigns yet, but I did put tracking in for the batch that went out today. Yeah, so Laura is shipping. I want to thank everybody for being very patient with me. I know I said it was coming out in December, but with the paper shortage and me getting COVID, and then I had to use 2 different printers, one being overseas, and so the shipping on that, and then my husband getting really sick and all that. I just want to thank everybody for being very patient with me, and I did send out the first batch today, and I will continue to send them all out until they're all gone. So yeah, there's that's my gift. That's a positive update. Laura's finally shipping, and I can't wait to hear what everyone thinks about it. I'm excited. It's my first book that I put out by myself and wrote. I wrote it all.
So the top row is actually first timers, really, honestly, kind of new as creators, and the bottom row is all the experts.
Well, I mean, as far as creating, yes.
Expert,
Creating, yes.
That's the term, expert. I don't know about all that now.
But I've been a publisher for almost 12 years. So I have been in the industry for a while, and I've been publishing books for almost 12 years now. I just finally was like, it's my turn, and put out my own. So yeah.
She has more experience than all of us, see? That's what I'm talking about.
On that note, we're going to get into some campaigns.
Woohoo!
Let's see who my first victim is.
I have to ask one question first.
Yeah.
If you don't mind. Hey, Logan, what part of Australia are you in, man?
I'm in Victoria. So down the bottom.
Okay, what city?
To the right.
All right.
Bendigo. Bendigo.
Oh, okay.
So
No, my brother lives down
central.
there, so I was just curious.
So,
I haven't visited yet, but my brother lives in Melbourne.
Yeah. Oh yeah. So we're about an hour and a half from Melbourne.
Oh, okay. I'm just curious. That's all.
Yeah.
That had nothing to do with comics. Okay, as we were. I'm
No,
sorry.
you're fine. You're fine. So I'm just going
Had
in
to get that
order
out.
of how it gets pulled up. So my first victim of the night is.
All right.
Do you want me to play the video first, or do you want to talk first?
Go ahead and play the video.
All right, here we go, guys.
Hi, I'm author and creator Tristan Vick. Let me tell you about my new comic book series, Astonishing Adventures of Alicia Carter and Robot. This is an all-new science fiction comedy series by Regolith Comics. The story is about Alicia Carter, an expert thief and smuggler who gets in over her head. After crash landing on a planet called Junk World, she is befriended by an intelligent AI robot. However, while Alicia and her robot companion look for a way off-world, the notorious bounty hunter Laven Skolvik and his team of mercenary hunters touches down. They want the bounty on Alicia's head, dead or alive. Becoming entangled in a dangerous game of cat and mouse, will Alicia make it out alive and live to tell the tale? Or will Skolvik get his woman? Find out for yourself by backing this exciting new 28-page full-color comic by Regolith Comics with art by Chris Iwoyan and colors by Mirza Wirawan. Alternative covers by Karen Darbo, Shikari, Shimin, Vinzel Tab, Von Randall, and more. Thank you for backing this project.
I wish I had a body like hers.
The artwork is fantastic in this, FYI.
Can I just give my opinion on something real quick?
Sure.
I don't want to be mean or anything, but were you reading a script?
A little bit, yes.
I can tell. It shows. For your next campaign, have more fun with it. Just go with the flow.
Yeah, the video was like a last-minute thing. I think I made it like 30 minutes before I launched the campaign.
Well, if you ever need help with videos, let me know, because
Okay.
I do graphic design, I do web design, I can make videos, I can do all that, so just hit me up and we can work something out.
All right.
If you ever need help.
Yeah,
so it's okay
the video
to be
is
honest.
my weakest spot, I think, is the video.
Because I am on another show where we judge Kickstarters based on like their videos and the whole presentation, and yours got passed over several times because the opening of with you, if it would have just been right to the artwork and not you, because you gave like 20 seconds where it was you just talking. You know what? I'm already past it. I've already moved on to the next Kickstarter because honestly, no offense, and don't take this wrong, most backers don't want to see the artist. They want to see what's about in the book and what the book's about.
Mm-hmm.
So but like, you don't even need our opinions because like you're killing it.
I know. you did way better than me. But that's just my opinion. I mean, obviously it's your campaign, do what you want, but
yeah, I was really hesitant to put my face on at all, and in the future I probably won't even put myself in the video. I think showing clips is better. I agree with that. So
yeah, that's exactly. I mean, if you want to talk about who created your book, like, but give me like 30 good seconds of just the book and like a quick description, and then like another 30 seconds if you want to include, who's all working on it or whatever you want to include. but that's, I mean, quick to the point. But like on your main title, it was quick and to the point, and I love that. You know what I mean? So that's why I'm like, yeah, I want to go look at the video. And then the video is where you drop me off at, and I'm like, you know, I feel bad because on the other program I'm on, you know, I'm like, it's a great book and the artwork is just fantastic, but I can't.
These covers look good.
Yeah, some nice
I'm gonna
covers.
have to get this Chris Owain one. I like that one.
Yeah, he's the main artist on the interiors too.
Okay.
Yeah, the interiors that were up there before look really, really good. Strong.
Yeah, I try to do everything as professionally as possible. I mean, I put a lot of money into this book and my first one as well. My first book is Daughter of Wolves.
Okay.
And it just has a huge amount of buzz behind it, and it's being published now. It's being printed now, so it'll be shipping in March, and you can actually order that book on the add-ons for this book. They're down below. There's a picture of it as well. So
These two covers, not of the chick, but the robot ones.
yeah,
Those are like okay. So with Lore, that was my book. I did a Fetishes A to Z book,
yeah.
and those remind me of some of the pictures that are in my fetish book.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm surprised they let me get past with this one. Usually, this is a little too graphic, but they were like, "Oh, okay." The Kickstarter let me do it. So.
It's hit or miss. It just depends on who looks at it.
Probably, yeah.
Yeah, you're not allowed to show any kind of like adult content in the previews. So, you know,
That's
anything that infers really strong adult content. So that's what Kickstarter, that's the thing that they don't like.
And this is the Daughter of Wolves you were talking about?
That's the Daughter of Wolves, yeah.
Okay.
The reason that's more expensive is it's a 64-page comic and 80 pages total with the bonus content.
Okay.
Yeah, Daughter of Wolves did so well that I was able to really launch my publishing company and keep doing comics, because that's what I've wanted to do for so many years. And I'm just a creator writer. I'm not actually the artist. I just hire really talented guys, and I think that's the way you got to do it. You got to just put it together a great team. Colorists, artists. In fact, the colorist came to me, and he's the colorist on X-Men Kill Shot, or sorry, X Factor Kill Shot, the Cable Deadpool crossover. So my colorist actually contacted me and said, "Hey, I want to work on this with you," and I was like, "Dude, of course!" Like, so yeah. When you have talent, it attracts more talent.
Yeah. It looks really good. I'm going to back it.
Also, kudos that your A cover is your interior artist. I always appreciate that too. You know what I mean? Because I hate when you get a comic that's based on a really amazing artist, and then when you open it, you're expecting that, and you don't get that same quality. It's very disheartening as a backer.
We got Tori in the chat. He says, super dope.
Thanks.
And then he asked me when I can cross Lore with the network. I don't know, Tori. We'll talk soon. And then we got Indie Wrestling Aces. Hi, Indie. How are you?
So, where does your idea come for this this title?
Okay, so my first publication work was last year in Marcel Dupree's Speed of Light anthology, and I had a short story in there. And it got rave reviews, and so many people reviewed that story on YouTube that he decided to hire me to do a more an ongoing series with him. But then he got busy doing other stuff, and it fell through. And so I had this story that I'd written. He wanted a story for the next Speed of Light, and I had this idea of a girl meeting a robot, and so I was just like, well, okay, I'll write. I wrote a short treatment for him, and he liked it, but then, like I said, he got busy. So then I just had it sitting around like a rough. I think I only had 8 pages at the time. And then after Daughter of Wolves did really, really well, I was like, well, I better launch a second book and, and just see how that does. See if I can turn this into actually something and get it rolling. And so I took that 8-page script that was just a rough script at the time, and I fleshed it out to a full 28-page script. And it worked really well. I used the 4 beats, like 4-page beats, because divisible by 4, and that keeps the pace going. Most comics are written that way anyway, if you break them down technically. And so yeah, just exciting, or an exciting incident every 4 pages, or an action piece every 4 pages, and just keep the momentum going. And I wanted to put out an exciting, pulpy sci-fi adventure, and I put a lot of comedy in it because I like to write comedy. And everyone I previewed it with just absolutely loved it, and so I knew it was going to probably do well. And yeah, so that's where the idea came from. It was something that I had done for another sci-fi specific book, and I just kind of developed it more, expanded it and whatnot.
Okay, so I have a question for you.
Mm-hmm.
I'm looking at your add-ons, and most people, when they do digital, they don't charge shipping.
Yeah, okay, so that was, yeah, okay, so there's actually a note about that in the, that was a copy in error mistake from when I copied a previous add-on, and I just didn't catch it. So I made a note in anyone who backs that will end up getting a refund. So okay. Yeah.
I just wanted to.
I think that's the only big mistake I had this time around. But setting up Kickstarters by yourself, there's always like one little thing that slips by, and that was that one for this time.
Oh yeah.
Thanks for pointing that out.
Yeah, that happens. I charged $50 for shipping by mistake instead of 5 on one tier on this one, and I immediately got so many messages. And I was like, guys, I can get rid of it if you delete your pledges right now. Yeah, it happens to all of us.
So my next victim is going to be someone that's going up.
Hey, there
crazy.
We go. Very cool, very cool. Yeah, that's me. That's Prison Witch Volume 3. It is the series finale. It's a series that I co-write with my wife, Amy. We've been publishing it since, I believe, 2016. It's one of my first Kickstarters, Volume 1. And now Volume 3 is between my personal page and my company page that I work on, my 22nd. So very, very happy to be here. Kind of sad to see it end, of course, but happy to see it through to the end.
Do you want me to play the video?
If you want, or I could just give you a little rundown. It's up to you.
Are you talking in the video?
Yeah, I'm talking over some artwork. Yeah.
No, we can play it.
Cool.
That's fine.
Welcome to the Prison Witch Volume 3 Kickstarter. I'm Pat Shand, co-writer of the Prison Witch trilogy along with my wife, Amy Shand. Back in 2018, Prison Witch was just an idea. We took the idea to Kickstarter, and thanks to all of you, it became a graphic novel. It told the story of Cam Rivers, a haunted woman who went to jail after an assault. Now, Cam blames the assault on a demon. She believed that she was possessed for her entire life. Now, when Cam gets to prison, she goes to a coven of witches for help. With them, she discovers the truth about the spirit living inside of her. Now, we've done 2 volumes so far. We paired with the amazing Erica D'Urso, who illustrated both. Now we're back with Erica and new artist Carola Borelli to deliver the conclusion to Prison Witch with one final exciting volume. Erica D'Urso, who has drawn the story from the start, delivers a framing narrative that glimpses into the character's future. Meanwhile, in the present, Carola Borelli joins us to bring everything together for a climax that you won't believe. Now, why Kickstarter? To me, the Kickstarter community in comics is unrivaled. Through this platform, I created my own publisher, Space Between Entertainment. Together, Amy, myself, and our editor, Shannon Lee, have kickstarted 22 graphic novels. We do the Thirsty Anthology, my long-running series Destiny New York, and Prison Witch. And now the time is right to close out the Prison Witch chapter and deliver a satisfying, exciting end. We don't just have Volume 3, though. For those who missed Volumes 1 and 2, we do have the entire series here. Or if you read Volume 1 but missed out on Volume 2, you can do an add-on for Volume 2 as a solo book. We have 2 covers. We have our standard cover by Eliza Romboli, who you may know as the Destiny New York artist as well as Alice in Leatherland. And we have a special variant cover by Jen St. Ange. This is the debut of our Jen's Gems variant series. Every book that we kickstart this year, and we have big plans, will feature a Jen's Gems variant. We have a signed book plate, an art card, a holographic print, and a special tier to either get drawn into the book if you want to do that, or if you want to read more of our work, we have a tier that has every book that we've ever kickstarted digitally at a low price. Thanks to everyone for checking out Prison Witch Volume 3. I'm so happy to be back on Kickstarter, where you all made this possible to begin with, and well, I gotta say, I am happy and thrilled and sad to end the story for you. So much of what I love about story comes from how it ends, what the message is going to be, what the final scene leaves us with, how we end our time with those characters. Amy and I have both loved spending time with Cam, Cat Lady, and the entire crew. And while we're sad to say goodbye, the end just might be the most beautiful part of the journey. Thanks so much to everyone who took the time to watch the video, to explore our tiers, and possibly even pledge.
So I have a quick question for you, Pat. Are you ever going to turn it colored? I mean, I know there's people that like the gray tones and stuff,
Yeah.
but I am a color kind of girl.
So am I.
I'm a staunchly black and white. I do feel that, indie comics is where black and white thrives. That said, though, the thing about black and white is that it's 100% satisfying for many readers when you first get it. But if you have an intense enough fan base, if you say hit a 10th anniversary, then you could do a hardcover color version. So it's definitely a thing that I would think about in the future. Probably I would first put out maybe 5 years from now, I would try a hardcover omnibus to see how that goes, and if the fan base is still interested in Prison Witch, then maybe in the future I would look to doing maybe hardcover special versions with color. But generally, I do love black and white personally.
Okay, so I've been following you for 15 years, so I only got to follow you for another 10 to get the book I want. Okay, not a problem. It's a good story.
Thank you very much.
I mean, I just
But
yeah, I like. So you're a favorite here in this house. So
thank you very much. And I do appreciate that there is there's an appeal to color that speaks to a lot of readers. So it's definitely a thing that we always think about for the future.
Now I got a question.
Yeah, hit me. Sure.
Is the pin an add-on too, or do you have to get this tier?
The pin, I believe, is just that tier because it's a leftover reward from a previous campaign, so we have a very limited amount. But because, I would probably, if someone messaged me and specifically wanted it, I would do that separately. I just wouldn't want to put it as a solo add-on and have more people get it than we produced.
Okay. Because I definitely want the pin. And my husband collects pins. If any of you have seen him before, he has this raccoon hat, and we put pins from indie creators on it.
Oh,
so anytime there's a campaign with a pin, we always get the pin.
Hell yeah. Yeah, I love making pins. I actually just picked up my latest pins at the post office for my book, Vampire Emmy. That was my previous Kickstarter. I do love making pins, man. Yeah, here we have the both covers, the bulk rewards, all that kind of stuff. Yeah,
I mean, and that's an amazing price, $55
Yeah.
and you get caught up. You know how many times I've jumped in on a campaign and it has not been less than $100 to get caught up.
Yeah.
So it's like issue 8 or 10, and I'm like,
Yeah.
okay, you only want $200 to get caught up. 55 is very fair.
Thank you
for
very
a
much. Yeah.
Story.
That's the thing I put a lot of thought into too. I try to make it a very attractive tier without just destroying us financially, you know. So it's a thing that it's a hard balance to walk, because I wanted to, you know, my goal is to have people see, oh, finale, I haven't checked it out. It's easy to buy into the whole thing. Boom, you get the whole
Yeah.
thing, you know.
I mean, but your prices are very fair, and seriously, guys, like if you have not read any Pat Shan, this is
I
one of
haven't.
the top. No, this is a really good story arc to like pick up on and stuff like that. I would definitely recommend this one.
Thanks so much. Thank you.
I mean, Destiny New York is amazing too, but I kind of prefer this one. But it's kind of deals with witches and the culty.
Yeah.
I just like,
so
I like
kinda
this
deal with it.
title. Smoke weed, see the future.
Oh yeah, yeah. That's one that we're finishing production on right now. It's been super fun. The art is looking beautiful. About to send that to print sometime this month.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to get in contact with you for the Destiny ones.
Got you. Absolutely.
So, do you still do a podcast then? You and your wife? I know that you guys were doing a podcast.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we're on hiatus, but we don't consider it over. It's just that with me running the company and her having a day job, it's been super hard just to even do what we do as far as the publishing company goes. But we do want to eventually get back to it. We've been working on ways to make it so we can have a more professional setup than we had, and also not just, you know, take away from the time that we're supposed to be doing the books. And I've also been working on doing a solo show too, where I talk to creators. My first one was talking to Raven Gregory, you know, a much lesser writer than me, you know, but he's my friend. He's my friend.
Should I text him that?
Yeah.
That says you're lesser than him. No.
Yeah, I mean, it's unfortunate for him that he, you know, he started out first, but your boy lapped him, right?
Yeah.
I've been around a couple of times, and Raven's just staying there. But yeah, so if you want just a 2 hours of two idiots talking, that podcast between me and Raven is definitely a good one.
Yeah. Well, if you're ever looking to be a host for a show, let me know, because we're bringing some shows back and we're going to need some hosts for them.
Cool. Yeah, thank you very much.
Let's see. My
Next victim.
sorry, someone messaged me. I'm sorry. I don't even know if I want to look at it, honestly. Yeah, I definitely don't want to look at it. Fuck. Alright. I'm sorry, guys.
That's
Here
okay.
is my next victim.
Ooh. I feel a little bit inadequate at this point.
Why?
There he is.
I don't know. Previous guys were just so well established.
Do you want me to play the video?
Yeah, start
first for you?
somewhere.
Yeah, go ahead.
All right.
Judge me.
I'm judging.
Hi, my name is Logan French. I'm an independent Australian comic book creator. I'm really excited to bring my latest title to Kickstarter. Amphibian Noir is a gritty, violent story that follows an offbeat trio of specialists as they unravel a tangled basket of lies, wedging themselves in a conspiracy deeply rooted in the society they live in. What gets me so excited about this title is because it introduces some genre and storytelling ideals that don't normally go hand in hand. Stuff that I really love to play with and work on. Blending pulpy, violent grit with slice of life dialogue, offbeat dark humor, and a unique slang that brings a visceral flavor to the storytelling world. So I really hope you back this title because I love creating it. So you would love reading it. Thank you for taking the time to read through and watch this video. Well, not read through. Why would you read through this video? Read through the Kickstarter, watch this video, and I'd really love it if you'd back the project.
I gotta go do something real quick, guys.
That's okay. I will tell him like 20 things he could do different to get more excitement on that video.
Yeah, just
Oh,
tell the viewers and the watchers about the book and everything, and
Yes.
I will come back in a minute. Okay.
Okay. So Logan, like I said, I'm generally on I'm on a show that views it. It seemed like you were really intense, like there, and like you got to take the stick out because like you made it like kind of like it was nervous to watch it, and like you know the minute of showing your stretch goals and all that stuff. Guess what? If they want to know what that is, they'll go down. They'll go down. You don't have to put it all in that video. Just enough in that video to where they want to look further down. That's personally what I would have done.
That's fine. That's that's
and the audio is really off on it. I would actually, because you can go back in and read. I would honestly just show your covers, give a little bit about what the story is, keep it under a minute, and redo the video and be like, and let people know, hey, new video. I really want you guys to take a look at this because it kind of confused me about what your book was about. You know what I mean? And I was just like, okay. My personal opinion. So where did the idea come from this guy?
Right. So the book really, it started from a little 12-page comic I did quite a few years ago. That sat on my tables when I went to cons and stuff like that. And a lot of people picked it up because they just found the whole idea interesting. So I decided to sort of start creating from there. Picked up the main character and started going, and it just sort of rolled on. And I've been working on it for about a year, I guess, all up.
So are you shipping internationally? Because I know that there's an issue with that.
I believe we are. I don't know how much of an issue that is at the moment. It seems to change from day to day as to what kind of issue it may be. But we are endeavoring to ship internationally, definitely, yeah.
Okay. Because I know that's a lot of people's concerns about ordering from another country or vice versa. If you guys order from us, you know, are we going to be able to get it to the product to you guys? So
yeah, look, I've backed several European and American Kickstarters that had no trouble getting over here. So I couldn't imagine it would be any different vice versa.
I know that's not a factor too, but that 40, I don't have my glasses on. I know it's 40 some projects backed. People do look at how much a person has backed. So to say that your company has backed like 40 some, that's a really good positive thing too. Also in your corner. I just don't think that too many people have seen this because honestly, this is the first time I'm seeing it tonight.
Yeah.
So, I mean, you need to be sharing some more on Facebook, on Twitch, on Instagram, any of those places. Definitely, please share it out. And I mean, I'll definitely do some sharing tonight too.
Yeah, because I've put the tendrils out as much as my groups go, but I travel in a relatively small group is half the problem, and I don't know where to start, especially on an international scale. You know, if I wanted to advertise this Kickstarter in America or Europe or Asia, I can't. I don't know where to start, which is a bit of a tricky one.
Well, I mean, I can't speak for Lola, but I know that when we're done, she usually puts it up on everybody that was on the show tonight, and she'll share it out to all the medias that she's part of. And then there are several groups on Facebook that I know of that if you just look under comic promoting, and it's nothing to go there to join them, answer their few questions, and just promote because that's all me and my husband did. We didn't hire anybody. We didn't do anything crazy. We just were on all the shows and helped with friends like Lola that helped promote us out there to people. So that's how we funded.
And if I could just chime in too, really quick, something that I've done that people have done with me is if you sort the comics Kickstarter campaigns by popular and see what campaigns are trending right now, you can contact those creators and ask to exchange updates. For example, if you reached out to me, I would look at your campaign and see that it looks good, and then I would shout you out at the bottom of one of my campaigns, spotlight you, put your title in there, your link, your cover, and people would see it. Everyone who sees my update would then see your campaign and check it out. And that isn't, it's not a huge way to get backers from one exchange of updates, but if you do it consistently and if you do it with multiple creators, you'll definitely expand your range of people who are looking at it and possibly get the campaign trending.
Okay.
That's right. I agree with what Pat said. That's probably the best way to get traction on a book is just swap your campaign in your updates and update. And at the end of your update, add, by the way, this other campaign's going on with one of my friends or somebody I'm keeping my eye on, and then just shout out other people and then they will exchange the favor. And I find if you do that steadily, that's the best way to get traction.
Yeah.
My second point would be not everybody has the budget for it, but if you can hire an A-tier artist, some artist that has a huge following, like I have a Shikari cover, the super realistic cover art. If you can get somebody that has a giant following, like has 30,000 followers on their Instagram, like Shikari, then you can then when they promote their art with your cover on it, you instantly have access to 30,000 potential backers that you wouldn't have otherwise. And of course, artists like that are way more expensive than your regular artists, but sometimes it's worth it to get those extra get that extra I guess audience. Reach. Yeah, audience and reach, yeah.
Cool.
Yep, that's the best way to go about doing it. Matter of fact, I just hired Shikari.
Nice.
I'm sorry.
Logan, I just sent you a friend request on Facebook. If I will put you in the groups that I was part of when I was kickstarting, and like I just did my first one too. So like, and I mean, I came out this a whole another way. I'm not an artist. I'm not a writer. I was a backer first, and then a fan, a backer. You know what I mean? And I slowly made my way up to yes, me and my husband can make our own comics. So I mean, 40 plus years we've been collecting comics. So I mean, nice. I have some groups. So
yeah, and you're always welcome on any of the Indie Vault shows. We promote. If you have a press release that you want to do, send it to me. I will put it up on the website. We do book reviews, all that type of stuff.
Do you have any spots open for pitches on Saturday?
honestly, I didn't even write it down. But when for who?
For Logan to help get his book more funded.
If he wants to come on the 26th, I can do that. It's a game show, but it's fun. And yeah, it's at 2:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. But you can win up to $50 towards your campaign.
Oh, nice.
But it also gets more eyes on the prize is your big thing. That it's basically whose line is it anyways?
Yeah.
Okay.
If you've ever seen that show. Yeah. It's
Once
like
or twice.
pitch your book in as a Disney character was the last week's. You know what I mean? So, you know, it's just weirdness, but it is really fun and it will get more eyes on you and stuff like that too.
But I do have an opening on the 26th. So if you're interested, just message me and we can talk.
Yeah, I can do. I will. It'll depend what time 2:30 is.
Yeah, 2:30 Eastern is my time, but
Yeah.
just let me know.
Yeah, I'll look it up and I'll drop you a line. Let you know.
All right.
And please don't think anybody else in the room that's disrespectful. I mean, you guys are all funded and he's still struggling, so that's why it's like, hey, poor guy needs a little bit of help.
Oh no, no.
And that campaign should fund too because it looks
please
really
hook him
good.
up. Hook him up.
It does.
That campaign should definitely fund. The artwork, the idea is very unique. The artwork is really dynamic and interesting. The only extra thing I would say is that your logo is great. Just make sure that the full logo is on that front cover. I see that the little guy is cut off on one of the covers, but that is one of the coolest parts of that logo. It's a very dynamic logo, so I would say make sure that's on there. If it wraps around, then I'm just talking out of my ass. But I noticed how cool that logo is, so just make sure it's on there.
Yeah.
Kieran will be very happy with that.
And my last victim of the night.
Wonder
who
here we
that
go.
could be.
I'm ready. Here we go. All right, I'm ready. Here we go.
And you don't have a video.
I don't have a video. Saved you guys all that the boring stuff. Not with this project. I did not put up a video. Now, I'm not I have put up videos previously. Like if you look at some of the previous Primal campaigns, we have had videos. But as of late, more or less I've forego the video because I thought that a lot of people pretty much don't look at them or don't watch them too attentively. And I haven't really noticed a difference as far as funding between actually having a video in your campaign and not. But I might do that next time.
You gotta do it, especially when you have sexy girls.
Oh yeah, she is. Yeah, I think she came out pretty sexy. But yeah, this is Primal, the Jungle Warrior #7, and I've taken over publishing for Maelstrom Comics. We've been doing this since about 2014. We're publishing pretty irregularly with the series. In the past 2 years, I took over publishing and started putting out things more consistently. I'm the guy that I helped create the character, and I'm the artist actually on the series. Like that picture right there is actually my illustration. So I do all the interior pages, and I wrote the story. So, and I have a guy named Giovanni Barondi who is actually helping me out as far as plotting the entire series out, and he's doing a lot of script work for it. So between him and I, we have a 12-page, a 12-issue story arc already written out completely. So we're just putting it all together and getting the stuff out there pretty regularly.
Is that guy Italian?
No, he's Hispanic, believe it or not, with that last name.
Oh,
he's out in California. Okay. Cool guy.
Okay. And I just asked. I'm Italian, so.
Oh, okay. Yes, so, I'm not. Anyway, so as you can see, like I said, I got some pretty hot cover artists, some guest artists that came in and did some stuff for all of our alternative covers. And I got a few more before the campaign and that I'm putting up also.
Nice. Ooh, I like that hollow one.
That's really cool. That's really cool.
Hey, thank you. Yeah, Mike DeBalfo, everybody knows who he is. I've been asking him for about the past 2.5 years to get a cover done. And him and I talked back and forth. His schedule was always packed up. But, bugged him enough. We got to know each other. So he came around and did a cover for me. So I'm very excited the way it looked. and I offered it as far as like the nude version, the regular version, and the holofoil version. And we also have a metal cover version for a complete series, for a complete tier.
That one's cool too.
Yeah, that's by Christian Zahner. And I don't know if you guys follow Avatar Boundless. Christian is like one of the artists on Jungle Fantasy. And he also did Banana Games for Amerotica, a while back. That's where I first became a fan of his. So him and I have gotten to know each other over the years too, and he did a cover for me on this. And that is Jeff Spokes, and he's done work for Image Comics.
And then Steph, we all know Steph.
Yeah, about to say, Steph is the guy that you go to whenever you're doing a campaign. So this is the guy that you want to get in contact with, and it definitely does some fantastic stuff. And that's my boring regular edition cover. But I did 2 other versions there too. One with her swinging and one with the basic standing pose. And I did both as nudes and regular versions.
Nice.
And these are some of the other artists that contributed to the campaign up to this point. They've done some artwork. A lot of these guys are newcomers. And if they do solid artwork, I let them do a cover and give them a chance.
So where do you see this wrapping up, or that you don't foresee it? You foresee it like issue 217, or do you?
Well, with the original series, with this series, we kind of have it wrapped up as far as the first story arc as 12 issues. But I'm coming up with some ideas right now as far as like continue the series count. So we'll go to number 13, but we'll just start an entire new story arc. So it'll be ongoing, basically.
Okay. No, generally when somebody gets like issue 7 or more, it's kind of like, where do you see it ending, or where do you see it going? You know what I mean? That's why I was curiosity.
Yeah. Like, the first story arc will be wrapped up by number 12. So, and hopefully I'll get that done within the next couple of years. I think we're going to get out pretty regularly now. Like, we started this in 2014. It should have been wrapped by now, but it will be.
Do you have, I see you got the Boomerang tier for issues 1 through 6. Do you have a tier with 1 through 7? Okay.
Not yet. But here's the thing, since this is issue number 7 here, if someone purchases issue number 7, donates to the current campaign, they add the Boomerang tier to it, they get all the back issues.
Okay. Makes sense.
And those are only in regular cover editions. Like, I don't offer like the special editions, previous ones. Yeah. I don't offer those generally in the I don't generally offer those as far as Boomerang goes. But we do have a website, and there we have some of the previous issues with some of the special covers there available, just for regular purchase.
Yeah, this looks really good. I like it.
Thank you very much. Next time I had a video, though, make it really awesome.
Well, no, you don't need a video. You already have a huge
I was just joking with you. I know about
I know,
Primal.
just messing with you. Okay, fantastic. I'm glad to hear that. So the campaign's doing okay so far. So
it's doing really good.
Yeah, it's doing amazing.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you very much. And I think you guys will like the interiors. Like, I drew it out probably the end of last year. Stuff's inked and it's about to be colored. So I think I did a pretty good job as far as the interiors, not to judge my own artwork. But you get 24 pages and, the story is solid, and we'll continue from there.
So, odd question, since you're on issue 7, who do you really want on one of your covers? If you could have like a wish kind of list, and please don't say Jim Lee, because ain't none of us can afford Jim Lee. But.
Oh, that's not gonna. Oh, hell no, not Jim Lee. A wish. Okay, now we're talking fantasy, right? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, we're talking fantasy here. I would like to see Adam Hughes, for instance. Like, he's one of my favorite female. He's one of my favorite illustrators of the female form, obviously. I would love to see Adam. But I am talking to a few other people that are going to do some covers for me in the near future that are pretty incredible artists. So It won't be on this campaign, but the ones going forward, we're gonna have some pretty hot covers. Let's just put it that way.
Yeah. If you ever get a J. Scott Campbell, you let me know. That's my favorite
Oh,
artist.
good God, I wish. I wish. That's another one that's on the list also. I think I've been trying to get, I think I reached out to him 5 years ago. And yeah, it was like, no go. It was like, nope, not available, don't ask. Same thing with Adam Hughes. So some people are beyond
Yeah.
our reach, unfortunately.
Yeah, I know.
I ended up getting a John Royal cover for my last project, and I mean he worked on Danger Girl, and then went into GI Joe. So
That's a guy that's nice. Also, I just saw your Shikari cover, and yeah, I just talked to him about getting the cover done. I like the way he illustrates things, so I'm looking forward to see
Yeah.
what he comes up with.
So, guys, we are at our hour mark, and
hmm
I do have to go handle something. So where can everyone find you guys? We will start with let's start with Pat.
Sure. It's my name everywhere. It's Pat Shand on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok. My Kickstarter is simple too. It's tinyurl.com/prisonwitch. Yeah, and that is all the places that you can find me. Thank you to everyone who checks out the campaign, and thank you to you for having me.
You are more than welcome, and you, like I said, you guys are welcome back anytime. Just hit me up.
Appreciate it.
And Eric,
Awesome.
where can everyone find you?
Let me see. You can find me under my name on DeviantArt, and I got a gallery there. I got a couple thousand pictures up there. It's a lot of artwork. You can find me on Facebook under my name also, and you can look up Maelstrom Comics on Facebook, which is Maelstrom Comics. And those are the easiest places to find me. The current Kickstarter campaign you just went through, so people can reach out. Look whatever links you post and find the campaign that way. And I want to thank you guys for having me. You guys are awesome.
You're more than welcome.
I'm so happy.
You can come back on any of the shows. We have shows right now, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and our game show on Saturday. And I do my separate show, Backer Shots, upon request. And we are bringing back some of our other shows. So here shortly, we will have 7 days a week again.
Wow. Okay, that's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
I think I'm going to pop in before this campaign ends again, if that's okay.
Oh, no, that's fine. Just hit me up. We'll work something out.
Yep, we'll work it out. Fantastic.
And Tristan, where can everyone find you?
oh well, here it is, like that. TristanVic.com.
Wow.
Is easiest because then you can find me everywhere else. Twitter, Facebook. Facebook under my name, but also Regolith Comics. My Regolith Comics website, I just put it up like a week ago, and it's just not even finished yet. I haven't put the store up or anything yet, but that'll be that's my next goal, is to complete that. But yeah, TristanVic.com is my official website. Yeah.
I have the Shocker Comics website up, but it is not where I want it.
Yeah.
But that's not a priority in my mind at all right now. Logan.
Me. You can find me on Twitter and Instagram under the name Logan WTF. You'll find me on Facebook under Lunchtime Sketch. And you'll also see me pop up once every 2 weeks on a podcast stream I do with a friend called Read This Way, which is found on the Halftone Productions YouTube channel.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Trish?
Oh, I'm Trish Bankston. You guys can find me on Facebook or lurking in YouTube channel, chat rooms, or anywhere where there's a show to be had that talks about Kickstarters. That's usually where I'm hanging out at.
Alright,
So,
let's see.
a couple things real quick. I'm going to do some plugs. You're looking for distribution. Check out our distribution company. Go to ledg.us. You can find all the information there. And you can also message me if you have questions. I'll put all the links in the chat sometime. But for those who are shipping soon, use IndieVolt has a special code with Gemini. We're the only ones that have a code. Use code VOLT10 and it will save you 10% on all Gemini products. And there's the GoFundMe for Varian. I know some people don't like GoFundMe, so if you want to send something a different way, just message me for that. And last but not least, nope, not that one. Sorry. There we go. You guys can find me there. Linktree indie_princess. All my links are there. But most people know how to get in touch with me anyways. But for those who don't, go to Linktree. And I want to thank all our viewers tonight. And I want to thank my lovely panel. It was great seeing all these awesome campaigns. And I can't wait to read them because I'm going to back them.
It was nice to put names to the faces and faces to the name, however you say it.
Yeah.
It's kind of nice. It's like, oh, I have your book. I have your book. I'm like, oh, now I know who they are.
Yeah. All right, and then so I'm gonna play the outro, and we will be done. So here we go, guys.
You should see me in a crowd.
Bye, kids. Don't stay up too late.
Run, there's nothing down. Watch me make them bow one by one by one, one by one by. You should see me in a crowd. Your silence is my favorite sound. Watch me make them bow one by one by one, one by one by. Count my cards, watch them fold. Blood on the marble wall.